Hey guys, doing a quick video on Tim Dixon's 1978 Bonanza. This is a pretty cool truck. I think I've showed it to y'all before. We've kind of just gone through everything. It's been setting for several years. I don't know how long the truck's set, but tell the camper top's not right for it. I think Tim just kind of threw that on there, or maybe it was on the truck when he got it. But basically, we went through all the brakes. The rear hose gave us a real fit. I've never had so much trouble getting the rear hose off. Of course, you know, that was just taking time trying to work the metal lines back and forth and get it out without breaking anything, and we did. New rear shoes, hardwire, wheel cylinders, front calipers, front hoses, pads, just everything, belts, new radiator hoses, belts, a new radiator. Someone had actually crushed the neck down on the original copper and brass one, which is kind of a shame because it was probably a good radiator. Somebody just tightened the clamp too tight. That brass is real weak, guys, and if you're working on that, you know, if you don't know any better, you don't really have to, you know, attack that thing with a socket and a ratchet and just, you know, mash it down. So just be careful with those copper and brass radiators. But anyway, we got all his belts hooked up. That carburetor I built a while back. The truck, we put a new fuel pump on it. The truck's not wanting to start. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I'm going to take the fuel pump back off tomorrow and just make sure everything's working, make sure the pump's good. It's a new fuel pump. That don't mean it's not bad. You can see we put a new master cylinder on it. Tightened the tilt steering up on the truck. I think I've mentioned that before. Most of y'all's got any of these old trucks, or especially the OBS trucks, you know, the steering wheels just get real floppy, that tilt. Dad took it apart, tightened the bolts up in it. We got the heater working, it wasn't working. Just a whole bunch of just little things that takes time. You know, stuff that just goes downhill over time when these things set. Truck's got a tilt column in it, cruise control. The hole's not been cut out, that's a good thing. The gas hand works. We dropped the fuel tank. That's another thing we done. We dropped the fuel tank, replaced the rubber hoses, and put a new sending unit in the truck. So just a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sure I forget things. It's easy to do when you're touching every little thing on something like this, but anyway, it's about ready to go. We're almost there. Tim's just going to drive this truck for a little while before we go. Oh, we put new battery cables on it as well. So, like I said, plug wires, plugs, cap, module, and I had to put another coil on it. That coil was a little weak. But anyway, getting back off that, sorry, I started seeing things we done. We had to put the heater relay on it, just different things. But I don't even remember what I was saying now. I apologize. But anyway, the truck is just about ready to go. Oh, that's what I was saying. We're going to let Tim drive this old truck for just a little while. And, you know, when you dig something like this out of a field or a barn or, you know, whatever the case may be, they've all got little gremlins, or most of them do. You know, especially if you're not just completely mechanically restoring something. You know, this old motor runs like a sewing machine, but it smokes a little bit when you rev it up. I'm sure the motor's just either gummed up a little bit, or it needs valve seats or valve stem seals, whatever you want to call them. Again, just little things that are going to show themselves once you start driving something like this. So going to let him get it out, drive a little while, and then we'll revisit it. I'm sure he'll fix the AC on it. The compressor is not locked up, so I don't know. Hopefully that's an easy fix for him too. But pretty cool little truck. It's not too awfully bad rusty. I mean, it does have some rust in the common places. It's you know, pretty typical, but there's not really any surprises on it. Nothing that just makes you kind of makes your mouth drop when you see it, if that makes any sense. But all right, guys, I just want to show y'all this thing. I told you I'd do some videos on it. It's really hard for me to set a camera up and work. I've not really mastered my video editor yet, so I'm working on it, guys. Again, I apologize. I know some of this content's extremely boring. You want to fast forward through it, you go right ahead. You ain't gonna bother me a bit. But that's pretty much it for this truck right now. Hopefully Monday, well, maybe tomorrow. Maybe I can get it done tomorrow. We're supposed to get some of this Arctic air here in East Tennessee. I know most of y'all are probably dealing with it right now. I don't think they're calling for a whole bunch of precipitation, but it's going to be extremely cold. I went out and got a bunch of diesel for my heater. I still haven't really gotten a real good heat source out here for me just yet. I just keep using this jet heater, but I went and got some extra diesel, so tomorrow might be a good day just to come out here, turn the heat on, and just pick at this old truck and try to get it finished up. I'm pretty excited to get it done, and hopefully everything goes well on it. Hopefully the transmission's good. We'll see what happens with it. Not really nothing new on my 59 Kingswood Chlorine, I believe is its name. I did find another new wiper blade, which kind of surprised me. Don't really know where that came from. I found it in my building. The rubber part on it looks a little big, but it's a new blade. It'll work for now until I order some more. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff to be buying for this car, so I'm not too awfully concerned about wiper blades, but like I said, both of those are new. They'll work just fine until I get some other stuff done on the car. I don't plan on driving the car in the rain. You know, even if I think it's going to rain, I'm not going to jump in this car and go anywhere, especially right now, as cold as it's getting. I passed a salt truck this morning, or not this morning, this evening, so I don't want to drive the car and get salt all over the bottom, so it's going to be sitting right here. I did order the V with the cross flags that goes right here, so I'm pretty excited to get that in. It's supposed to be here Tuesday, the 27th, so hopefully I can get that put on fairly easily. I hope I don't have any issues with it, or you know, get it on there crooked or something. But anyway, that's where I'm at. Again, just kind of picking at this one slowly. I'm not in any hurry to get it done. I'm not really looking to sell the car. I've had a few people kind of inquire about it. I have put a number on it. It's pretty high. You know, I'm just not crazy about selling it. I really enjoy this car. I like it a lot. I stayed after it. I finally got it. And I didn't think I ever would, to be honest with you. I was kind of in disbelief when she said she'd sell it to me. So I was a little surprised, but I got it, and I'm tickled with it. So, you know, if I could just make a pretty good chunk on it, sure, I'll sell it. You know, I'm not really married to any of them, but I do enjoy this car a whole lot. So it'll take the worth of the car to buy it. And, you know, if somebody's, I've had a couple people talk to me about doing some trading. You know, it's going to be hard for me to trade this car. I just really love it a lot. But, you know, we'll see. Something cool enough comes along. You never know with me. But again, right now, I'm really content with the car. So it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So anyway, that's where I'm at on Tim's truck. That's where I'm at on Chlorine here. Or Clarine. I don't know. Hopefully I can do some videos tomorrow. I should have some time on my hands, as cold as it's going to be. So hopefully I can, I don't know, maybe do something a little more interesting. Y'all have a good one. I appreciate you watching. If you made it this far, thank you. And I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.